Hello, hello, welcome. Today we are going to be doing something a little different. Other than just the tarot cards, we are also going to be doing a little, what is it, bibliomancy, where you look through a book, okay? So we're going to be doing that. Before I hit record, I did pull a card. This card is the Temperance card. And I was recording, and then my phone fell over, and so I had to start over. But I was talking about love, about feeling as if there's still some kind of longing that you want, which was why I decided to pull from this particular book. I love this book. My husband bought me this book. I love the movie, and I've never actually had the book. This is The Princess Bride. I'm so excited. So we're going to be doing some bibliomancy there. But I do want to go ahead and pull some cards first, and then that will be the last thing that we do. As usual, I am using the Halloween Oracle as well as the Santa Muerte deck that I have. I haven't, for some reason, I go through these phases where it's I only want to work with certain cards, with certain decks of cards for a while, and then I switch it up. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to it. We're going to pull a few cards and see. Spirit, is there anything that you have? Oh, don't fall. I almost let it fall. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. I find that interesting because, like I said, we also have the Temperance card here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Unnecessary Fear, the Graveyard. Excuse me. So right off the bat with these, it definitely, if you're seeing this, that means that you are aligned to me. I will probably have more than one part for this because I feel like this is going to end up being a long one. But anyways, with all three of these cards, Temperance, Winter, and the Graveyard, I feel as if you are somebody who has a very hard time losing control. Okay. And I don't mean oh no, you do something spastic or impulsive, not like that kind of losing control, but you have the need to be able to control everything, or to be able to predict what is going to happen, right? To plan for it. And I feel like with Unnecessary Fear in the pausing is your guides, or my guides. Some of them could be the same, you never know. Okay. Anywho, that they are trying to get you to understand that it is okay to relax. It is okay to take a break. We have the Sun card and the Queen of Swords here. Yes, you need to be focusing on yourself, taking a break, realizing how far you've come. Look at how relaxed she looks. Okay, yes, she's hardworking, but look at her. It's almost as if it doesn't faze her. Why? Because she's positive, because she's happy, because she understands that this work that she's been doing, it's not going to have results right away. You cannot, if something is to be beneficial or something is to be good. It's interesting how the smoke picked up for a second. If something is supposed to be good, or whatever it is that you're doing is going to benefit you in the long run or benefit you in the future, you don't need quick results, right? Quick results tends to be a red flag for something, okay? Like quick fixes. Quick fixes are not good things. Well, sometimes they can be, but majority of the time you need something that has a good solid foundation, and the best way to do that is to look at how far you've come. Take a break, relax, pause, take a few breaths, meditate, write, okay? I do feel like you need to be more positive. Like you aren't exactly happy with the work or with the results that you've seen so far from the work that you've done. What, baby girl? Okay. Might pull a few cards. We'll see. So, right off the bat, back to the love thing, okay? You need to take your time. You cannot truly have a relationship with somebody that is both prosperous and abundant, with luck and communication and love and support and grief and all of the emotions that come with truly knowing somebody and truly being with somebody. You can't have that until you take a breather, until you take a break. And you need to do this because if you don't, you're going to miss this opportunity, okay? These are the other two cards. This was at the very beginning and this was at the end, okay? You have this person that is either showing their true colors to you or asking and begging for you to see them the way that they see you. And unfortunately, because you're so in your head, you're missing it. One second, I'm going to pause. Got to take the dogs out. Okay, sorry about that. Had to open the door for the doggies so they could go outside. I feel as if you know this person. Like, you know, you've had feelings. I feel as if you've had feelings towards them, but you never acted on them, not because you didn't want to, but because you didn't think it was the right time, because you thought there was too much going on, because you were afraid of ruining what it is that you already had or something that was good, right? What's under? Okay, so underneath unnecessary fear is Skull of Flowers, which is creating through the ashes. Okay, so that's like, think of like the phoenix rising up out of the ashes. In order to have something good, or think of it like your Tower card, right? In order to have something, there needs to be a good foundation. But in order to create something, something has to be destroyed. Through life, there is death, and through death, there is life, right? So I feel as if what it is that you're afraid of is the destruction of one thing, one relationship, one communicable thing, relationship. Maybe not necessarily like a relationship, but like they're like a friend, okay? I hope, yeah. That makes sense. That does. In order to have something that is for you, things have to be let go of. And there are things that are being refused to let go of. I am going to pull, we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Yep, and I cut it and we have the decision card. Okay, so this is a decision where you're going to have to literally trust somebody with your heart. This is something that is, it kind of relates to a reading that I did this morning with risk and reward, okay? I want to say it was the one that didn't save properly and wouldn't let me actually upload, but it made me think of the risk and the reward card. There's a saying. What is it? I'll probably look it up and put it in the comments somewhere in the description box. Something. We'll think of something. I do find it interesting that we have 2 twos, which is, you know, duality and pairs. The Chariot. What would be after the Chariot? Chariot speaks to fast movement, the way the world works, the path of it all, the journey to get there. Procession. Almost like the bride walking down the aisle is what I'm feeling. We have the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So there is a time that is coming to share, to create that balance that was lacking before, that one did not have access to. I feel as if it's the balance that you didn't have growing up, okay? Maybe there was an imbalance in the power dynamic between your parents, or an imbalance in the relationships that you had with each person as an individual, or maybe each person, maybe like your siblings or something like that. But there was some kind of imbalance growing up, or that you're currently going through, which would make sense as far as being honest with yourself and not allowing yourself allowing yourself to use your discernment and trust your intuition that's telling you to let go of something that you need to. But there is something that needs to be shared, right? There is a good thing in things being forgotten. We have the Magician underneath. We have the Magician underneath the Six of Cups, and under the Six of Pentacles we have the, what is that? That would be the Nine of Wands. Manifestations are coming. Justice also speaks to balance and the righting of wrongs. Not necessarily the righting of wrongs, but well, I guess you could say the righting of wrongs, regardless of what you view as right or wrong, because my opinion would be different than yours. Even if we have the same outlook, the way we got there could be different, which then, of course, would still be somebody's right versus somebody's wrong. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end this one. We're at 12 minutes. Sorry, guys. But I am going to go ahead and pull from here. So we are going to see if there are any spirit guides or any of my ancestors who have any messages for us from this wonderful book. I'm seeing 143. So page 143, thinking line 12, 144. I like these pages too. I have not actually read this book yet. Like I've seen the movie, obviously. But I haven't actually read this book yet. I've kind of been wanting to wait till, like I ended up having a kid and I was gonna like read the baby growing in my belly and whatnot. But anyways, so I said line 12, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12. I don't want you to hurt anybody, Fezzik, but if you know how to take care of yourself and they know, they won't bother you anymore. That is perfect, okay? You need to be honest with yourself. There is something that you are refusing to see the truth of, or refusing to see the things in the shadows, okay? Something you are refusing to see. People are showing you their true colors and you're still continuously letting them walk all over you, or letting them hurt you, or letting them punish you or abuse you in some sort of way. The only way to get past that is to let them know that you no longer stand for that, regardless of what it is. You are taking care of yourself. You are being honest with yourself. There's some healing that clearly needs to happen. I'm going to pull one more oracle card and then we'll end it there, okay? Oh my gosh, I love this. This goes into Fezzik's this is what Fezzik is a child. I started reading. Okay, I'm really going to have to read now. Okay, so we're going to pull one more oracle card. How many did I drop? Just one. And it is the Joy card, Rejoicing in the Present, which again makes sense because we had Winter, Sacredness of Pausing, Temperance, being patient. Guys, Be honest with your feelings. Be honest with who you are. Be honest with what you love. Be honest with what you dislike. Be honest with what makes you angry and what worries you and what confuses you. We are humans living a human experience right now, okay? The only way you are ever going to unlock anything from your past or anything from your future is if you experience what we are meant to on this earth. And that is the level of relationships. How something can tear you down and hurt you and destroy you, but how you come back a million times better. I think it's interesting because the Skull of Flowers is creating through the ashes, and this Joy card, I said earlier, like the phoenix rising through the ashes, it's all a bunch of autumn colors, and she's got her hands up. She's like rejoicing. She's happy. She's grateful for the life that she has, regardless of what's going on right now. She's taking a moment to go dance in the leaves and the sunlight and just soak everything in. That's what you need to do, okay? I apologize for this video being so long and this reading being long. I'm sorry, guys. But that is me. Can't help it. I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And since it is so long, I will only be putting part of this on TikTok. So if you are seeing this end part right now, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet from my video today. If you would like to check out the full video, head on over to my YouTube channel, or you can check out my website. Both are linked in on my page. So just, yeah, enjoy. Love you guys.